When I was a kid, I used to love the show called WKRP in Cincinnati. Now, I was about 8, I think, when this show came out, and this was one of the first adult-oriented shows that I actually really liked and I thought was really funny. And the show was really simple. It was about a program director, Andy Travis, who has a history of turning around failing radio stations. It seemed at first he may have met his match when he makes the move from Santa Fe to Cincinnati, where he's been hired as a program director at WKRP, ranked 16th in a market of 18 AM stations in the area. Unilaterally changing the station from the beautiful, easy listening music, which Andy saw as outdated, to rock and roll was what he thought was a good start. But he needed to get the help from the wacky entourage of those at the station. And those people included Arthur Carlson, the general manager, who would rather play with his adult, not so adult toys rather than to do any real work or to manage. Jennifer Marlowe, played by Loni Anderson. My goodness, the highly paid, gorgeous blonde receptionist who previously negotiated to not do any real work, despite having the ability to do most tasks better than anyone else on the planet, which was really funny because it actually had a charm to the show. Les Nessman, the news director, who is overly fixated on farming stories as news, especially those concerning root vegetables or hogs. Herb Tarlick, the obnoxious sales manager, who is always out for himself. Journalism graduate Bailey Quarters, the bright but overly shy news clerk. And aged hippie Dr. Johnny Fever, an insomniac who is one of the DJs and over the course of his unusual career has worked under various station formats and different personalities. Andy completes the entourage by hiring Venus Flytrap to be the soulful nighttime DJ, who adds an obvious new element to the station. Working against them always was Lillian Carlson, aka Mother Carlson, the cutthroat owner of the station and cutthroat mother to Arthur Carlson, who fears her more than anything else in life. Now, there were some really cool episodes to this, and I've recently bought the box set to this because it was just something that I've been, really reliving the past because there's not really much out there these days that I really enjoy. And I have to say that a lot of these stories still hold up. And it's just, it's coincidental that I do this video at this time of year because it's Thanksgiving. And one of the best episodes I'll never forget was Turkeys Away. That episode, I'll tell you, when Les Nessman says, "As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly." That was one of the most hilarious Thanksgiving themed television sitcom episodes ever on American television. If you've never seen it, you have to watch it. I remember as an 8-year-old laughing so hard at this episode because they did a turkey drop and they dropped turkeys out of a helicopter, and I'm telling you, it was just one of those ones that just had me laughing so hard. So what happened to this show? WKRP premiered in September 78 on CBS and aired for 4 seasons and had 90 episodes. It ended in April of 82. Starting in the middle of the second season, CBS started shuffling the show around because of its low ratings, which is really hard to believe. And it contributed to the show being canceled eventually. And it's such a shame because this show was so awesome. Also, it had a very cool outro song that really made no sense, but man, did it sound cool, and you could never figure out what the guy was saying at the end, but I still tried to sing along with it. And I'm not even going to talk about the reboot in the 90s because it just wasn't the same, and it didn't have the charm because a lot of the people just, from the original cast weren't there. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this retro blast from the past. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this content. Also, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this show. Until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.